as I explained before, Luxembourg has started to be active in space in the 1980s with SES. And so that means that Luxembourg from the start had a very commercially oriented space policy. So we were one of the very first countries to believe in this new sector that is today driving the whole space, commercial space sector, the SATCOM sector. And in that sense, we never really changed our policy. We are an extremely business-oriented country in terms of space policy. And in that sense also, that's also the reason why we launched this Space Resources.lu initiative. Of course, that is a very long-term goal. It is about the use and the exploration of space resources. And in the end, it is about creating a completely new in-space economy. And of course, with the long-term goal, of course, to further explore and explore our solar system. But in the end, it's about a new economy. And if you want to create a new economy in space, you have to think about all different aspects that businesses and also other entrepreneurs, startups need in order to be active in that economy. So it's of course about R&D, deep tech support. That is something that we have historically provided through our instruments at the ministry. But it's not only that, it's also about creating a legal and regulatory environment. It's about thinking about public research and education, talent attraction. It's also about finance, of course. That's why actually we're sitting here and talking about the Luxembourg Space Fund, for example. And so we are at the moment putting all these different things in action. And of course, this space resources, space mining topic, that is a very long-term goal. But in the end, it also allows, through this initiative, to create this attractive overall framework in Luxembourg that makes sense for companies like Spire. And to give you an idea what happened here in the last 3 years, our space sector currently amounts to around 2% of our GDP in Luxembourg, which is extremely high compared to other countries. And over the past 3 years, we increased the number of space companies in Luxembourg by around 60%, and we increased the number of jobs by around 10%. And most companies that joined are actually in the very early stage, at least in Luxembourg. That's also true for Spire, not globally, but here in Luxembourg. So there's a huge potential also in terms of new creation of new economic substance, in creation of new jobs, and in the end, working on this GDP, space GDP in Luxembourg, there's a huge potential, and all this is due to this Space Resource.lu initiative, even if the core of the initiative is a very long-term development goal.